Hi Aries, welcome to a new era. My name is Emma. Happy birthday Aries to your early birds. Happy new moon in Aries. Happy sun returning into Aries. Happy new zodiac year for Aries. It's like so much going on for Aries right now and so many new beginnings. So it's like a fresh new start. We have the equinox, like the spring equinox here in the northern hemisphere, and obviously the fall equinox in the southern hemisphere. But it's all about new. We're starting over, and here in Sweden we're changing the time to summertime in about a week, I think. So it's all about, like, it's going to be lighter and brighter and more good things, good energy coming in. So let's just dive right into your reading, Aries, and see what's going on for you for the upcoming near future is what I'm starting to ask for. Starting today on the 23rd. And the number 23 for me is all about, so number 2 is all about communication and relationships. Number 3 is all about joy, creativity, like laughter, having fun, meeting people. And the combination, like 2 and 3 equals 5. And 5 for me, I know not for everybody, but for me, equals your life path. So there's something really significant going on in your life at this point that is sort of, everything is life path. Whatever you do, you're on your life path, or it wasn't going to be called a life path. But there's some significant stuff that is going on for you right now. The changes you're doing right now is very life pathy, if that makes sense. And like I said, it's not an end date to this. So this is for your very near future. So let's see what comes out for you. So if you're checking in here, maybe you find this message 4 weeks after I posted it. If you're drawn to this message, it probably is a message in here for you. So let's see, Aries, what's going on. Your highest, most inspirational story at this time. I'm going to use that. 1, 2. I'm using the Psychic Tarot Oracle deck by John Holland. I really enjoy this one. Oh, we need to continue to shuffle. 3 more cards fell out. Wow. Wow. So first of all, there's a significance to the 3, like I just said. So you might see 333. You might see the number 3, and you might see 33, and you might see 333. There's a significance around the number 3. So we have 3 major, I like to call these my universe cards because there's a black border. The program here reverses the card, so don't ask. It's a long story. I will keep it in for now. So when it's a black border, it's all about black matter, dark matter, black materia, the universe, manifestation, all of that. And we have 3 of those on a table. And also we have the number 3 with this card, and we had the in 23, it's also March, so it's yet another 3. So there's a lot of 3 going on here, is what I feel. But so let's see here, with the overall, with what I'm seeing on the table, it looks pretty darn good. So the first card out, guys, it's called Hope. It's the number 17. So number 17 might be of significance for some. For me, it's all about, number 1 is all about new beginnings. Number 7 is all about a completion. We're ending something, like we're resting. Like on the 7th day he rested. That type of energy. It's not like, oh, the camera is a bit bobby. Sorry. Did I make it worse? Maybe if I don't. Oh, it's gonna fall down. I'm just gonna pause. I'm sorry. I'll be right back. Sorry about that. So the number 17 is all about immortality, eternity, the longevity of things. Also 1 + 7 = 8. So there's yet another eternity thing, eternal life, non-mortal, like just the longevity of life, a lot of life. And then the sun comes out, so you might be, I mean, Aries, you're a fire sign, so it could be just that the sun is out, the sun is shining, is to show you and to sort of evoke this fire in you. You could be dealing with a Leo somehow, some way. With this, I don't know if you see that because the camera can't really pick it up, but it's quite metaphoric to the message itself. There's a person coming out of the sun. It's like you can't really see. It's like it's too bright. So it's like, is that somebody coming over there? Or is that, you know, what is that? Because the sun is so strong. The sun shines so much in your face that you sort of can't really tell. So for some of you guys, I feel like this could either be you're coming out of the sun. Like it's almost like your happiness or your energy is sort of, it goes step by step alongside the sun. Like the more sun you have, the happier you get. It's a bit conditional to live that way, I just have to say, because you're so reliant on the sun then, if the sun is not shining. But it's you're going to feel so much better because the more sun you get, the better you feel. Is that type of feeling. But it can also mean that you are like you could, for you, it's like you've come out of a dark place. You're stepping more into the sun. It's more sunlight. It's more light overall in your life. There's things happening, moving, like shifting for you right now, which means that you're sort of coming more from the light rather than from a dark place. Then also this could be a person coming towards you. There's somebody and you can't quite see them yet. There's no... you wouldn't say that you wouldn't say that you maybe have met somebody. You wouldn't say that you for sure know that you're going to start seeing somebody or anything like that. But I feel like you have started to pick up maybe dreams about them, maybe signs about them, maybe just being more yourself, having stronger wishes to meet somebody. So this is more for if you're an Aries and you're single when it comes to relationships. I feel like maybe there's a stronger wanting in you lately. This is all about manifestation also. The sun is coming out. It's like I want to use the word turn over. I just have to say my eyes fell on this. I have this water bottle and on the bottle here it says 33. I just had to show you that. So there's 3 happening here. 33. Okay, let's just dive into that first, because number 33 stands for, it's a master number first of all. 11, 22, and 33 are all master numbers. And number 11 is all about vision, dreams, hopes, wanting to see something come to fruition. This is what I'm wanting. This is what I'm wishing. Number 22 is all about that's 11 in itself. Number 22 is all about manifestation, bringing something into life. Let's do it. Let's materialize it. Let's start to focus on this thing so it can really manifest. 33 is those two combined. It's like when there's no gap anymore, where what you want will become. What you wish for is here. It's like 22 and 11 combined equals 33. And when you have the 33, it's like nowhere around it. Also, if you add up like 3 plus 3, it adds up to number 6. And number 6 is all about the whole love. So it's like a full circle of something that brings the type of whole love for yourself. Like feeling, I guess, more kind to yourself, more respectful towards yourself. Is no longer so much of the strong Aries fight in you, if that makes sense. And that is a good thing for Aries. That is a good thing for any fire sign, that you don't fight to the death. There's no struggle, there's no fight, there's no pick a battle when you see one. It's like you're more in the resting mode. Okay. And with this sunlight, with this huge oh my god, I've never seen this before in this card. I've never seen this before. Want to take a closer look at it, because I've only seen it as just a really cool sun with really strong rays, like sun rays coming out of the sun. Some are a bit like thinner and some are a bit thicker. But when I look closer, do you see that? It's actually little people. So many little humans. So many little people here, and then there's another row inside of it with even more people. And it's like you're standing there in the middle being a super strong leader. There's something about the magnetism of you. There's something that has started to shine through for you. More charisma, more magnetism, more... It's like you're a walking magnet. And so wherever you go, it's like people are going to start to want your attention. They're gonna want to be on your team. No matter what you're doing, they're gonna want to be on your team. There's something about you becoming such a strong person, and I want to say finally taking the authentic leadership, whatever that means to you, authentic leadership in your life, in whatever it is that you're doing. It doesn't mean that you have to sort of walk outside and carry a torch and say, hey, follow me, guys. It could mean that you're writing a book, and what you're writing about is sort of taking the lead of something. It doesn't have to be in people's face like that. You don't have to be like walking the streets, being very visible if you don't want to, if that's not you. But there's a leadership happening here, and you're starting to shine very brightly. And so I see a lot of people. It's so funny because first I didn't see it. At first I didn't see it. And so there's something to that message. At first you won't see it. At first you won't recognize that that's what's going on. But more and more people will be attracted to you, and they want sort of have a piece of you. They want you to be part of stuff. They want you to come visit them. They want you to come to this party because it means that it's good things if you're there. What are you doing? Can I join in? Like, are you doing something that I can be a part of? There's something about you. There's something about your aura. And if you haven't started to feel this yet, you're just about to do so. You were walked into the sun is moving back into Aries now. And we have the new moon in Aries. And we have this spring equinox happening in your sign, in your season, I should say, in your season. And so it's all about new and all about you. It's almost like you're starting over. Aries is the first zodiac sign out of all the signs. So it's the number one sign, okay? And we just entered into your season. So you're going to start to feel it for sure. This is your season now. And then we have rejoice and celebration. So it's just a continuation here. And like I said, it's the number 3 again. It's 3 cups there. So it could be literally that there's 3 people coming together, having some sort of, it could be minor things. It could be more major things. It could be a minor, like we're 3 girlfriends or 3 guy friends or whatever friends you want to be with. We're 3 people coming together doing this little, I don't know, having a book club. I don't know why I'm drawn to books today, or writing, or there might be something to that. That you're just meeting up 3 people doing what you do, that sort of thing. But it can also be like you're collaborating with somebody now. You're coming together for like to start a business, or you are doing something new. Like writing a contract, writing some sort of document, purchasing something where there's like a three-part situation involved. What I feel the overall message here is like the 3, what do you call that in English? It's just a 3 and everything. So it's like, I would say that this is we could call it like the body, mind, soul. You could call it the Father, the Son, and what do you say? Heaven? No, Father and the Son and the Holy Ghost. There's all these 3 things. It's like, for me, that would equal like your person, your higher self or your soul, and then the universe. it could be like God, your inner being, and you. However you want to put these three things together, but there's a strong, like you're coming together in yourself, within yourself, and therefore it's going to be so much easier to come together with others. And the focus here is rejoice in celebration. Like we're coming together to celebrate something. There's something that you're going to be a success in. There's something that you're just launching, something you're just starting. With this new moon, it's perfect. It's like perfect to put some seeds down in the ground, to put some new wishes out there. I mean, it's the number 3 and it's all about 33 or 333. So it's not like you're going to put some seeds. It could be a new project that you're putting the seed down and we're starting it. It's just 133. So we're starting it with joy and creativity and laughter and fun. But I also see a lot of manifestation going on. And with this green border where it talks about it's your heart, it's your heart chakra, so your heart is completely in on it. And there's also, excuse me about those noises, there's also a lot of the healing. It's not that something is broken, but we're healing situations now where if there was a gap somewhere, if there was a leakage somewhere, if there was people in your life that probably shouldn't be there, or if there were people missing in your life that should be there, that's the type of completion that is happening around you right now, is what I feel. And then we have these 3 cards, again, 3 cards popping out at the same time. So that in itself gives me a bit of a little story here. So what it tells me is that, so we start with these 2 black borders again, all about manifestation, all about you bringing something in from the universe. The universe is sort of really being there for you now, really just bringing thing after thing after thing. I think you're gonna start to really see that manifestation and not wonder so much anymore. And it's almost like if you don't see this type of manifestation going on in your life right now, both I keep wanting to say, both on a minor and a major scale. There could be minor things like you've been wanting to have more interaction with friends, and out of the blue people call you to go for a cup of coffee somewhere. That is a manifestation. To pay attention to that, you've been asking for that, and here it comes. Somebody will sort of just almost step in your way and say, hey, do you want to come for a cup of coffee? To not then wave that off and say that was a bit interesting, and then forget that you've been asking for those manifestations. And so those I would call like the minor manifestations. Maybe they're major for some because you just want more friends in your life. But what that feels is a bit minor. And then also major. Major is what you would consider you've been asking for it for a while. And a while could be years. And all of a sudden, it just clicks in. One thing after the other. Just watch what will happen now in the springtime. Whatever's going on around you and whatever, I'm not even going to bring in that energy about what you know what I'm talking about. But watch what will happen for you manifestation wise. Like big things and small things will start to come in. And with these black borders, it's yet another, confirmation. I do see a tower. I think the tower is probably the only image that I've learned from tarot. And the tower speaks about big shifts. And for me, the tower is something awesome because it shakes things up. It might feel like, I didn't want that. I didn't want that to happen. But because that happened, you start to get things moving. And I mean, we could call whatever is going on the earth right now a huge tower moment. And people would initially say that's the worst thing that could have happened. But it puts you on a path. It puts you maybe even on your right life path where you are finally, let's say you're doing some kind of job and you don't want to do that job, but you haven't been able to get out of it. And now you're sort of forced out of it. And so now you're home and you don't really know what to do. Hey, why not start to write? Why not sing something? Why not make some music? Why not, the stuff that you truly wanted to do anyway. And now you're sort of put here. What seems to be a tower moment that forced you out of something, but it will put you on the right path. So you want those tower moments, right? That's a good thing to have. And there's a book again. There's something about reading. There's something about writing, something about manuscripts. maybe you're started to journal, just keep a diary, or like more writing what's going on in your day, or writing what you want is going on in your day, or something like that. And I think that's really, really good. We have the number 9, so there is an ending there. If it hasn't already happened, I feel for some of you Aries, the thing that I feel like is a tower moment that will sort of at first put you in like panic mode, like, I don't see a way out of this. Where am I going to go? What am I going to do? What am I going to work with now? Like, if you're thrown out of your, I don't know, home, if you're thrown out of your work situation, you're thrown out of a relationship. Sounds really big when I say thrown out of, but it's like something is coming to an end. Something is coming to an end, and you will see the universe is on your side. So whatever you feel like, oh, where's the money going to come from now? If I don't have a job, where's the money going to come from? It will come. You need to trust some right now. You just need to put your trust in the universe, in God, in yourself, that you are a great manifester, and listen to this reading because it is true. Also, it might not be that you have instant access to heaps and heaps of money, but it could be that people just start to appear in your life and they help you with exactly the thing that you need. So you literally actually don't even need money. It's like, I think you know what I mean. It's like the universe is just keep putting manifestational things in your life so that you will feed what? So that you will feel supported, is what I feel. It's this solitude on the bottom, and I am slightly drawn to that. There's something about a star here in the back, so let's go to that first. We have an ending. We're ending something, but we have the star here, and the star speaks to me about the wish fulfillment. Yet again, we're manifesting something. You're dressed in blue, so it's all about speaking your truth or really following your path, where it's like each thing that's being given to you or taken away from you, to just follow what authentically feels like the best next step for you. What am I going to do now? What feels best for you to do now? To then speak your truth, to put your foot down, to sort of say, this is what I need, this is what I want. And the solitude, I feel like it's good right now for you to have those moments every day where you maybe sit and journal, maybe sit and write down what it is that you want out of your life right now. Meditation, like a walk in nature, but all on your own. It's like something about being completely on your own and just quiet with your own mind is really beneficial for you right now. And then the next card that came out also next to it, number 14. 14 for me is just awesomeness. 14 is all about, I mean, it's the number 1, so it's new beginnings again. And it's number 4, which is all about the heart again. And there's something about being present with your heart. It's almost like the blue color. It's almost like speaking your truth, being authentic in your life. But the number 14 is, I don't know, it's such a caressing energy. It's such a omhuldande, I would say in Swedish, like a nurturing, I'm holding you type of energy, number 14. And here, it's just showing you again, it's this patience on the bottom. I think this is just you needing patience with yourself, because you put the seed down, you have the seed in the palm of your hand, and do you see what has happened? Like, we're bringing in the non-physical energy here. We're bringing in the wishy stuff, the dream stuff. And already this has become this beautiful flower. It has even, it's not what do you call those? It's not closed, it's open. So it's really manifestational time. So it says patience on the bottom. And if that is a case for you, you probably just have the shortest what do you call that? Attention span that a person could have. Like the shortest, den kortaste stubinen, the det kortaste tålamodet. You don't say that. Brist på tålamod. It's just a fact that things are manifesting around you. Things are coming into your life now. I don't even see holdout. I don't see anything being sort of held out, or it's not the right timing or anything like that. The timing is now. It's freaking, we're rejoicing in celebration right now. The sun is shining right now. We have something that has ended, which came out in the little story. Maybe that's it. Maybe that's it. Where you need a little patience is that something ended or is just about to end. You're closing one chapter down, and that will lead you into something else. You've already manifested the something else, because the next card out here is number 8. So again, we have a number 8 on the table, which is all about eternity, infinity, longevity. The number 8, like the figure 8, is also so above, so below, so in heaven, so on earth. So it's like you're bringing heaven down to earth now. You're creating your own little paradise here. And there's a boat. You can look at it however you want. It's like the ship is coming in, or you're finally sailing away. It's like, or you're going towards the sun. And on the bottom it says positive movement forward. So yet another strong sun sign. Not a sun sign, but it's like a sign of the sun coming in. Like this, it could be you going overseas. And I know immediately you might want to start to argue with that or debate about that. Like, we're not supposed to leave. We can't leave. We're actually banned to leave and to go anywhere. You just need to keep this in your mind and be patient. You need to keep this in your mind's eye. Journal about it. Write it down. Okay, this becomes more and more clear now. You need to continue to dream. So if you had something being brought to a halt, the sun came out, we were rejoicing in stuff, we were celebrating, we were going to go do things, and you are, and there's things happening still. But then everything came to a halt, and let's just say it's due to whatever's going on in the world right now. And so there was a tower moment for the world. But to just then be in solitude and write what it is that you truly want. Just every day continue to write what it is that you want, and be patient, because the thing that has made you wish all of what you wished for has already manifested. It is already here. You're going to go on a trip, you're going to go away, you're going to get to live what it is that you want to live. But just be patient now. This is a red border. So the red border is all about foundation. We're putting the basis down. We're laying the bricks, like we're laying the solid foundation for you to walk on for years and years and years to come. And even if that is, you were building a house and that came to a stop, you were planning a trip and that came to a stop, you were planning to launch something, and now because you can't bring people together, that came to a stop. Like anything and everything around it, this will happen. Your ship will come in, you will sail away, you will do what you set out to do. But you need it's already done, it's already manifested, but you need some patience. Again, number 1 plus 4 equals 5. So there's a life path here. So learn to practice your patience. And in the meantime, there are really things happening around you. There are things coming in. And if you don't see that, you're probably blind. Sorry for being a bit harsh. But you need to open your eyes if you can't see it. But I think most of you are seeing it. You're seeing that things are coming in now. Things are really starting to move now. So many awesome numbers, so many awesome, just the fact that you're a manifesting machine this month is what I feel like for Aries season. So it's gorgeous. Okay, I'm going to start the reading there. So if this resonates with you and if you feel liksom, what? That was Swedish. If you feel like drawn to this, come to the extended. I'm going to do an extended reading on this, and the link is just in the description box down below. There's a little arrow next to the sort of doing this like you're a bit not getting it, but there's people asking like, where do I find this extended? So there's a link in the description box, and it's color blue, and it says extended reading color blue, and you just press on it. It's the little arrow next to the title. You click on it and the little curtain falls down, and there it is. happy birthday, happy Aries season, happy new moon, all of that. And I wish you all the best. Maybe we'll see you in the extended, or otherwise I have to see you back in a week. Take care. Bye, Aries.